You are like a snowflake, unique, special, irreplaceable, and one of a kind. Okay? Definitely picking something up here about rainbows, about ancestors, messages from the divine, possibly a connection here. The last reading we did, we kept getting the energy of the Two of Cups in your meditative session and pre-shuffle. Definitely getting this energy here of a pair, a couple, an opportunity to merge, and then of course this very unique energy here. Something about you is very unique. Something about what you're creating is very unique. You can't get it everywhere. It's the last of a dying breed. Okay, guys, work with me because yeah, there's some allergy stuff going on. So if I sound a little off, that's why. Okay, so definitely this big energy here of something that you offer, something that you do. It's you just can't easily replicate. You can't easily duplicate or replicate this energy. Okay. Also getting the energy possibly of a Virgo, or someone in the Nine of Pentacles energy in reverse, where someone didn't make the right investments, or someone is feeling very codependent, or feeling as if you walking away or you moving forward or you focusing on what makes you happy is not conducive to their situation. Right, there could be someone who may see something that you do that's irreplaceable or that can't be duplicated or replicated, and they're looking deeply at themselves, at how they, what they do, or how they do something in order to feel secure. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy, this could represent some unorthodox way of making money, or having stability. Okay, so this Earth sign, this Virgo energy, this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy that someone is embodying, this is the energy that does not want you to walk away. Okay, this also could represent some aspect of yourself. Maybe you're being forced to, um, because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can also represent just not allowing yourself to flourish or to bask in your hard work and efforts, not feeling satisfied with the fact that you have done something on your own, or maybe thinking that you don't deserve to come together with someone because you're used to doing things on your own. So take it how it resonates. That's the energy that I was getting. Pisces, Virgo, again, that is the polarity. That is also where our nodes are positioned at this time. Okay, as I'm speaking to you guys right now, we are really feeling that energy of the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, depending on where you are on the planet, you're in that height of the full moon in Scorpio. I believe it's at 22 degrees of Scorpio. Obviously, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, what house, what degree, it's going to show you how that Scorpio energy is showing up for you. So for instance, if you have Scorpio in the 12th house, then it's going to be affecting things that you don't see. Maybe your spirituality, maybe something to do with your health, maybe something to do with your dream state, maybe something to do with something that is very, 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 very unconscious or subconscious coming up to the surface. But we all talked about the full moon in Scorpio. This is a moon that is, nothing will be the same. It's a death of something. It's a death of some sort of behavior, or again, the death of the matrix, of the false matrix. So there are a lot of things that are falling away, and that's the energy that we're picking up on here. We also got your energy coming through here. Big fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. Someone here is courageous, confident, independent, determined, or you need to be that way at this time. There's ideas, there's spark, there's again enthusiasm, trusting your intuition. And maybe you've come into this energy because you have had some type of timeout. Okay? But that is the energy that we're picking up for your meditative session and your pre-shuffle. Sagittarius placements. This is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to, or the circumstance this reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is a timeless reading. It's also very general, so take what resonates only and let the rest go. Understand that this is not a gender specific message and that time and energy are fluid. Okay, guys, so we're going to call in some help, all knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, 5D and above, my higher self, and my galactic team of the highest light and resonance. Star races, star family, allow me to be the clear channel. Show me clearly what I need to see for Sagittarius placements. Allow me to be the clear channel. Show me clearly what I need to see for anyone drawn to this message. And allow me to bring forth the most healing and the most important messages for those who need them the most. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so we are going to get some divine guidance here. I hope everyone is doing well. And for this particular message, I really feel like we're going to be pulling on some of the divine feminine energy. Okay, I'm recording this message on quote unquote Mother's Day, so I do feel like the divine feminine is going to make its way throughout this message in some way. Okay, whether you're male or female, you can tap into your divine feminine energy, your receptivity, your creativity, your magnetism. Okay, what's being magnetized towards you, as within, so without, as above, so below. All right, so we're going to do Rumi. All right, haven't done a Rumi message in a while, and I feel like it's very timely for today. I'm feeling that someone could have Scorpio in the 8th house. I'm getting the energy of 8, 9. Something is progressing. Something is moving out of a loop, or 8 energy is abundance. It has something to do with finances. It has something to do with wealth or abundance of some kind, infinite possibility, strength. And the 9 energy is very connected to the subconscious, very feminine. It speaks of culmination and divine timing. All right, someone could have, again, Scorpio in the 8th house, Scorpio in the 9th house. Someone could be a Sag, someone could here be a, again, Scorpio energy is the 8th house. We're possibly dealing with someone born in August or born in September. We could have a Leo, Virgo, Cusper. All right, divine guidance for Sagittarius placements. Show me clearly. What's the divine guidance for Sagittarius? What's the divine guidance for Sagittarius? Let's see what we have here. We have victory of Miriam. Victory of Miriam is the divine guidance. Oh my goodness, on the bottom of the deck we have sacred union. What did I mention about this irreplaceable spirit of the snowflake, special, one of a kind, unique, with this 2 of a kind energy? Something's coming together. It's been a theme, okay? Anything that repeats itself, pay close attention. All right. Excuse me. All right, so sacred union on the bottom, number 19, reduces to 8. What have we just get done talking about? The 8 energy that's transitioning to 9. Again, another 8. I'm listening to 888 frequency music right now. So, wow. Leo energy, sun energy, positivity, your heart, space, center, your inner child. Wow. So, the card that's in question here, though, is number 41, where it says Divine, and this is your divine guidance. Okay, let's read about the victory of Miriam. Number 41, 5 could be of significance. Someone could have life path 5, life path 8, life path 9. Okay. Victory of Miriam. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? It's beautiful. The 8 energy, we just talked about it. The strength energy. We just talked about possibly this 9 of Pentacles in reverse energy. If it's you, not wanting to bask in your glory for some reason. This could represent something very physical or very spiritual. But that 9 of Pentacles in reverse energy could be someone else. Either way. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? Sag energy. Lyran energy. Lyran bloodline. Lyran starseed. The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune. For love is the key that opens all locks. You feel you are immortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. You reach to me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already with you. We are not apart. I'm living through all that you are, and all that you love, all that you have lost, and all that you offer to me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence, and any task I send to you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar. So I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into it now. No matter if you believe it is possible or not. No matter if you believe it is not possible and you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in utter success, no matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you as you and that apparent failure is only a part of the process. The plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. So you are being given this reminder from the Holy Mother Mary, also called Miriam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. It is the presence that is real. It is the Holy Mother that is real. It is the divine in you that is real, and all else swirls around you so your soul can play. Every challenge and adventure is an opportunity for you to test your mettle as to be what you are in truth. The eagle that flies requires space and open skies. The tigress that hunts requires hunger to drive her to fulfill her being and live her nature. You need what you need to realize your divine nature as a living, holy expression of the greatest love. So life is providing for you that your needs be met. Whatever may be troubling you, or soon to present itself is not a situation or a circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You just need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed, beloved wild one. It is not what appears to be that is the source of challenge for you. Not at all. It is only how you are viewing the situation. Can you allow yourself to shift perspective? Yes, you know this is truth. It is only in forgetfulness that fear creeps in. Oh, yes, to forget for a moment that you are divinity and to lapse into erroneous belief that the challenges are more real than the love they veil. No, the real challenge is in the attitude, not in any circumstance or situation. Will you remember that all is divinity manifesting and nothing exists outside of it? All is perfectly designed to help you fulfill your being, live your truth, experience your power, and reside in the perfection of your divine, loving heart. Be curious rather than afraid. What is loving seeking to draw out of you now? It is always love and interaction with you, even if sometimes you feel like you are hauling a massive rock on your back up the steepest of all hills to build a temple at its apex. Yet when the temple is built, overlooking the ocean, and startling bursts of golden orange sunset explode across the water, turning it gold, you forget what climbing was like up that hill. You'll just drink in the view instead. You'll forget what you were supposed to worry about. Oh, you don't hate it when that happens, do you? You'll just have to love in that moment and be peaceful instead. It makes more sense to notice the sunset than to turn your back upon its glory and grumble about how heavy those rocks were. It's kind of like being in labor, right? If you have a baby, you're in pain, and then when that child comes out, it's just a miracle, right? It's just a miracle. That's why people have babies over and over again, because life is a miracle. You don't harp on the pain. You just have this new miraculous life. So for some of you, this could have something to do with actual birth or a child or something like that, or birthing pains, or again moving through a situation. But again, then in your inspiration and your forgetfulness, you'll dream of another temple in the process of creation, perhaps with more lugging about of great heavy rocks, and it will begin again. But then, so too will another captivating sunset be granted, best witnessed in your newly built temple that renders you speechless and spellbound. This oracle brings you guidance and comfort. Whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it brings you joy or deepest struggle, is the divine in you, as you, breaking through into your life. Do not hesitate to trust in it. Embrace it fully and let it have its way. There is nothing there that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild, to be alive. Live it with love and let it unfold. The promise of success is yours. So allow yourself to be brought to it through the guiding wisdom of life, the life that serves love. There's also a part of you that is daring to love, to live, and to trust more than ever before. You are even daring to quit the traumatic tendency to relive so many past hurts and aches. You no longer want to taunt yourself with failures and critiques. You are less frightened of yourself. So you do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. You're learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. This oracle asks you to trust in your growing optimism, to let the war be over now and put it behind you, even if it means weeping with sweet sorrow and relief for a while. The sunset is golden, the struggle is behind you. Now, just rest and enjoy the golden glow as you rest with love a long, long while. Your sacred honoring ritual. Do this now, do this later, do it whenever you feel. Don't do it at all. All is well. All is perfect. With your hands in prayer at your forehead or your heart, breathe in and out, and if you can, allow your mind to become still. Then say aloud, I call on Miriam, my higher self, God, Goddess, Universe, to love me without condition, to bring me faith. My higher self who loves me unconditionally to bring me oneness with the great beloved. I call upon the unconditional loving wisdom of life in my own divine essence, and I give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for the light that will be born from the darkness, and I give thanks for the fullness of my being coming into expression now. I give thanks for the grace and mercy that guides my way, and I surrender into the love that is leading me into my divine destiny now. So be it. Close your eyes, bow your head to your hands, at your heart, and still your mind, if you can, for several moments. When you feel ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your honoring ritual. Victory is assured. Victory is assured. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and just let's get right into this message. Let's see what other insight comes through. Before we do a 3-card spread, what does the collective need to know? What is the insight? What's been happening? There's been some type of barricade put up, okay? Someone can't see, someone can't spy, someone doesn't have access, all right? Obviously, the honed in energy means that someone's really focused on something. Whatever you've been focused on, maybe there's been denial of something, maybe there's been a blockage, okay? I don't feel like this is you. I feel like there's this irreplaceable energy, something coming together. I feel like someone in your energy, someone doesn't like to get no. Someone doesn't like that they can't see, okay? That they don't have access. What else? Yeah, because there's something here about the spirit of a connection. It's clear. A fated meeting, a soulmate, a divine counterpart. Wow. Something is blocked out and something else. It's pure. It's free access. It's on the same frequency. It's on the same wavelength. Okay. Wow. Why did I tell you? Did I not say that the divine feminine energy was going to come through in this message? Okay. Now, this divine counterpart energy can represent a balance between your masculine and feminine energies. Okay. This can represent, again, soulmate energy, a connection of some sort. Okay. Something coming into balance. Divine feminine. Wow. I can't make this up. Someone here is ascending, or someone here is, again, victory is assured. Your ascension is protected. You have a Lyran oversoul or some part of your soul group that is very much invested in your protection and your ascension. And we're going to leave it there. Wow. Someone didn't want this union to happen. Something under the moon, right? Under the full moon, noun. By the time this uploads, we could be in that full moon energy. Okay. If you're very intuitive, connected to the planets, you're probably already feeling the full moon in Scorpio. Depending on what part of the planet you're on, Pacific time, Eastern time, it'll be today or tomorrow. Okay. But there's some energy. It could be a group, it could be a couple people working together. There's energies that don't want your ascension, that does not want harmony for you, divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay. And something's been released here. I feel like it's access. I feel like many, many, many moons and attempts have been made at interfering with divine beings here and their ascension. This is like collective as well. There's been a lot of attempts to stop the star seeds and the chosen ones from ascending, and many, many moons, many, many attempts at under the new moon, under the full moon, right? But something has reached its apex. Something has been completely blocked from interfering here. Okay. And I feel like there's definitely something about this particular full moon in Scorpio, because this particular full moon is the end of the false matrix. It's like, this is a major, major ending. As we're moving forward into 2025 and 2026, there are so many hard resets that are taking place, from Saturn moving into Aries, from Jupiter moving into Cancer, Neptune moving into Aries, Pluto moving into Aquarius fully. Okay. Uranus moving into Gemini. So it's very, very powerful time, and nothing will ever be the same. But what is very apparent is your victory, is your ascension. And everything from your pre-shuffle to the divine guidance is encouraging you to own your victory, to bask in your hard work and in all that you have done to get through this portal. Okay? To heal, to glow, to grow, to evolve. Wow. Let's go ahead and pull a spread here. See what comes through. All right, let's pull a spread, see what comes through. We got the Magician here right at the split. In the upright position, master manifestation here, as above, so below, as within, so without. The universe is conspiring for your every desire to be fulfilled and met. You are the lion, so why do you cower? Why do you lay with lambs? Right? Powerful manifestation, skill. There's something that you're very skilled at. What do we say? The snowflake, right? Irreplaceable, unique, something about what you do, what you bring to the table, whether it's physical, whether it's through love, family, whether it has something to do with something that you've created, but it's unmatched. Okay? Very, very, very powerful mind. And there it is, the Queen of Wands as well. Very mercurial energy. Okay. Let's see. What is the energy for me clearly. Where's the collective's headspace? Where is Sagittarius' headspace right now? What is Sagittarius' headspace right now? What is their focus? What is Sagittarius' focus? We have, can't see. The Nine of Swords. Sagittarius' headspace is the Nine of Swords. This could be you. You could be dealing with another Sagittarius, someone that has Gemini, highly aspected in their chart. But this could be you as well. Again, like with this Nine of Swords, it speaks about having a difficult time sleeping. Maybe could be having a lot of dreams. There's some fear, crippling anxiety, okay? We're going to figure out more about this and why this is, but again, the Nine of Swords doesn't always have to be nightmares and anxiety. It could just be, like, again, sleepless nights, a bit worried about something. Something is on your mind. This could represent someone in your energy, okay? So let's see. What's your headspace? It's the Nine of Swords. Okay. What's Sagittarius' heart space? What's Sagittarius' heart space? We have Judgment. So in your heart, you know that there is number 20. In your heart, you are aware that there will be balance, that you're going to reap what you sow, that something is going to balance out, that you surrendered something here. Again, this Judgment energy in your heart space, that is Scorpio, Pluto. You have opened up the window in your heart, maybe in some darker spaces of your heart, and addressed something there. And because of this, something has been absolved. But you know something in your heart, but in your head, there's some doubt, there's some worry, or this could be someone else. Okay? So you have head, we have heart. Where is Sagittarius at in their emotions? Where is Sagittarius at in their emotional body? Show me clearly. Where is Sagittarius at in their emotional body? We have 2 cards. We have the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. So emotionally, in your emotional body, okay, we have fire, air, Lovers, Gemini energy. Again, Jupiter is in Gemini. It's going to be moving into Cancer next month. So there's something that had to be done in the heart space to prepare you for what you already are feeling emotionally here. The Lovers. So with the Lovers and the Queen of Wands, I feel like emotionally you are balanced. With the Lovers in the upright, you're about to take a leap of faith. You're feeling confident. You're feeling independent. You're feeling determined. You're about to emotionally you feel good about something, that undertaking that you're about to take on here with the Lovers. Okay, this could be a relationship, a connection, any sort of harmonious union. Okay, important connection in your life. All right, again, could be a past life connection, it could be a soulmate, it could be family. All right, but it could also be a solid a solid partnership that brings you emotional fulfillment. I feel like in your emotional body, you're feeling good about a choice point here with the Lovers. You're feeling good about a choice, but there's something that you are stuck in your head about that's connected to a Gemini, or that's connected to like maybe your dream state, or how you are processing something. Or this could definitely be someone else. It could be something legal or something that's that you're tied to or that you're bound to. But the Lovers, again, yeah, definitely examining your motives when deciding which path to take. So that's why you've been searching in these deep places of your heart, because you know that the Scorpio full moon is bringing in this molten, safe, clasping, door jamming energy, like a finality to an era, to a time, to a space. Like something is done forever, and it's like, you can't move forward, okay, in this energy through this portal with junk, right? Mayat, like with the your heart way more than the feathers, okay? So again, the victory is assured, and I feel like there has been a period of time, like the last reading we did, where there's been an island and you've had to go deep and kind of examine the crevices of these caves. And some of you may still be exploring this, but it's time to come out of the cave and to make it back up to the apex of the mountain with the baggage on your back, because you're almost there again. And soon you're going to forget about being in the cave. You're going to be enjoying the sunset, okay? Number 6 of the major arcana, the Lovers, with the Queen of Wands. This is confidence. This is something to do with entrepreneurship. This could definitely be work. This could definitely be a partnership that deals with something creative, possibly women. We got the divine feminine energy here as well. Okay, there could be someone that you no longer work with that's kind of been trying to like follow you, right? Trying to watch what you're doing, trying to check your moves, but they have no access. Okay, I feel like your victory is assured and you know it. That's why emotionally you are here. Okay, you are here. For many of you, this is entrepreneurship. This is a whole new juncture that you're going in terms of your career, in terms of your spiritual path. okay? Your gifts, how you share them with the world, how you work with other women. All right, for some of you, this has nothing to do with business. This is something to do with an actual divine connection, okay? Your twin flame, your twin soul, a fated connection, okay? It says love is grand, but it always leads to trouble. I feel like that is the voice in your head telling you to do this instead, right? The voice in your head telling you that love is grand, but always leads to trouble, okay? You are divine. Every obstacle has been perfect for you. You chose it for your evolution. So something is soothing your emotional body at this time. It's giving you a sense of harmony and balance, and it brings you to this choice point, okay? So your emotional body is this balanced energy. There's someone that you have met, have about to meet, okay? Whether it's work, soulmate, love, some fated connection, okay? That is going to change the game, change everything. Yeah, something is about to change everything. And you feel this in your emotions. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, brutal victory. Ace of Swords is clarity, and it's discernment. This is what you need to focus on. This discerning sword of truth that cuts through all chaos. This is a victory. This is something that's going in your favor. Whatever has you in your head here, your headspace is the Nine of Swords, or someone's headspace is the Nine of Swords. If this is someone else that's trying to interfere energetically, okay, with your mind, with your manifestations, off with their heads. But I feel like if this is you, there's going to be this divine sense of clarity that comes through for you, okay, to help you stay in your heart, okay, which is the Judgment in the upright position. Know that you have already ascended, you already won, you have already been forgiven, you've done so much work for yourself and for the collective, and to trust what you feel, okay, moving forward. Trust what you feel. Wow. Because you're headed in the right direction. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. This is the end of beginnings. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Chicago came through, but the end of beginnings, the beginnings of ends, the Ace of Swords here. Wow. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Yeah. There's this energy, again, like we said in the beginning of the message, during the meditative session of pre-travel, there definitely could have been someone that's just kind of distressed over you walking away. They can't see, they're comparing how they would handle something or how they make money or how they are codependent, or how they receive their stability, and comparing it with you, and someone's very codependent and very, very ornery and disappointed, lack of faith. They don't understand like some sort of radical changes in your plans that they're not privy to. Okay, I don't know why Capricorn energy is coming through as well. Someone's very uncertain, very anxious, worried, and confused. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. What is the Nine of Swords? Who is the Nine of Swords? Okay, the Nine of Swords is excuse me, could be you, could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with the moon and the Neptune card here. If this is someone else, this is someone who can't do rituals, they can't see, they are blocked, they can't spy, they are out of the loop in terms of how they can stop your ascension or to make you feel unworthy, less divine, okay, disempowered, give up on love, whatever this is, this energy here, right? They want to put roadblocks in your path. They want to kill your hopes and dreams, cause misfortune. They want to affect you with black magic and rituals and things of that nature, okay? They want to cause illusions to confuse your heart, your mind. Your heart is strong in this message. Your emotions are strong. But there's something here with the mental energy. There could be some sort of hooks or some sort of contracts or something where someone is trying to find a way to interfere with the frequencies. But if this is you and this Nine of Swords energy here, you could be stressed about some delays, okay? Delays in your plans, delays in how, something is actually moving forward. Something, your victory is assured. Something may not be moving forward in the way that you have planned. So it could be causing a little bit of stress, okay? Mental stress. Maybe a need to control. Just uncertain. Yeah, I feel like this Nine of Swords, if it's you, it's just a bit of uncertainty, okay? Because I feel like there's some big, big shifts that are happening here. You have Judgment, you have the Lovers, you have the Queen of Wands. These are all very fated energies. Pluto and Mercury. Yeah. Something that's hidden that you don't know. You have to trust. Yeah, you have to trust because I feel like you are this close, very, very close to attaining some type of legacy or a gift or an opportunity, something that you can really hold on to, where you have had to speculate and be in this energy. Something is going to become very, very clear, right? Something very, very clear, very, very victorious. I feel like someone here may be like at the very end of a legal matter, right? Or something that you're involved in is forcing someone else to lawyer up. Or if you have been in some sort of situation, like with the swords, it could be legal, okay? It could be some sort of binding contract or verbal agreement that you made that you forgot about. You know, maybe you cut someone off, you done all the work, but there's some hook or something that's lodged, okay? Maybe some sort of astral emergency surgery is needed, or again, if this is legal in the 3D, then you have sought some type of good counsel in order to guard your possessions, okay? This settlement, this suit, someone's about to get a big payoff, okay? To gain back what was stolen or what was removed. And yeah, they're saying there's no need to worry because underneath of all those cards that clarified this Nine of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like this again could be something hidden surrounding family. You could be coming into a fated meeting with someone that's a soulmate, maybe a family member, okay, that you never knew you had. Okay, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or maybe even a Capricorn or an Aquarius. But again, this Nine of Swords could have a lot to do with family, hidden secrets coming to light. This could definitely be something to do with a past life connection, your oversoul, a very faded divine connection that was hidden from you on an energetic level, right? By groups of cults and individuals trying to tap in to your destiny and keep you from it, okay? But this Ten of Cups here is an assurance of spiritual blessings, protection, love, healing, oneness, celebration, okay? Your wishes coming true, success and happiness in the family circle. Okay. In terms of your heart space, what's judgment? What's judgment? Yeah, with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this is like coming out of a stalemate. And your heart is clear. Okay? There's something that you know is coming into balance, something that's being resolved. You're not confused about it, okay? You're not worried about hurting someone's feelings. You don't give any F's about something that someone wants you to care about. It's mentioning something about beware of strangers carrying gifts and checking offerings carefully. You're very discerning right now, okay? Because you know your own energy. You've been in the dark. You've been to Pluto, okay? So again, it's something here about family that is coming through very strong. There is some particular family member that you will not be reconciling with, or that you are very, very cautious about. Okay? And again, there's a warning to avoid secrets or unethical associations. Beware of glowing promises, okay? Yeah, you're just done. You don't want any sort of connections with individuals who seek to control and to manipulate or to bring in issues, addictions, confusion, okay? This is about being very decisive at this time, very decisive of what can come with you and what cannot, okay? The devil in reverse is like, you're not bound, you're not stuck, you're seeking freedom. You're seeking what frees you, right? The judgment card is all about liberation, not confusion. Not being able to decide, not being able to discern is the devil's playground, okay? So this is what it is. You want to be free in your heart, and maybe some of you had to go down to those deepest places of your heart to weigh it. And now, again, you come out and you're in this beautiful space here emotionally. Queen of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, it's been a long journey. Okay, some of you have made a long trip, and it's been a little tedious. Okay, but the nights are communication and movement. So something's taken a while. All right, some sort of offering or some type of communication. Okay, it's taken a while for you to come into some sort of understanding about, again, this pentacle, whatever this offering is. The pentacles, it can represent anything. You can taste, touch, feel. It could be a relationship, a connection, something tangible. But whatever's been coming at you, or whatever's coming through, or whatever's popping up, you have clear discernment about it. Okay, something is very, very sure. Okay, now what is the Lovers and the Queen of Wands in terms of Sagittarius's emotional body? With the major arcanas, we have Gemini, we have Capricorn, Saturn, Scorpio, Pluto. All the water signs are relevant in this message. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aquarius. Virgo. What is the Lovers and the Queen of Wands for Sagittarius's emotional body? Okay. Wow. I can't make it up. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords, clarifying your choice, a choice point, right? Being courageous, taking on an undertaking, a business deal, doing something to help women, okay? Being really excited, very excited about something that you're doing spiritually, esoterically, business-wise. This could also have something to do with a connection, okay? A divine connection, a soulmate. But it's so funny because when the Queen of Wands comes out in a Sag reading, this is you. But I usually connect Leo, feminine energy, with the Queen of Wands. So I'm definitely just getting a big Lyran starseed energy coming through here. Okay, ancient royal bloodline, soulmate, twin flame energy. But that's for some of you, not all of you. Okay. So your emotional body is this Lover's energy, examining motives when deciding which path to take. This is also about harmony and meeting someone that aligns with your values and your beliefs. Okay. Underneath the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So something is done. Something is final. Something has ended. Something is dead. Something will never be the same because you have moved forward. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a travel card, and it's emotional energy. It may not have not been easy to let something go or to move forward, or someone isn't taking you moving forward or letting go easily. It could be a Pisces of significance. Again, someone does not want to be in their North Node. Pisces is the North Node right now. And it's about embracing surrender and your spiritual path and trusting in your higher self without the facts, without the North Node Virgo, right? So with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, it shows that someone has already moved on. Someone's not accepting it. Someone is as hopeless as a penny with a hole in it. Because someone is onward and upward emotionally in their North Node, approaching this rainbow portal junction of victory and love. And love is all things. Love is freedom. Okay? So this Eight of Cups here, it definitely speaks about success of an undertaking and a joyous reunion. Okay? Can't make it up. A joyous reunion with yourself, your higher self, something that brings you great joy, something that is aligned with your divine path and purpose, or another multidimensional being living a human experience sent here specifically for you to do the great works of our earth and our earth's continued ascension. Okay? Yeah. There's someone that's very jealous in a 5 energy. Very jealous in a 5 energy. This 5 energy could have a very debilitated moon placement. Okay? Someone is a gossiper, someone is a slanderer, someone is very intrigued, but in the dark. Okay? Either way, you're moving towards something fated. Okay? Something true. Something perfect. And just for you. Wow, Divine Feminine. Wow, Queen of Wands. Okay? The Lovers. Choice point. Balance. Beautiful. All right. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Right? Something's coming in quick after this release. Right? Eight of Wands. That's your energy. Mercury and Sag. This is about Cupid's arrow. This is about something coming in quickly. Downloads. Messages from the divine. Messages in the 3D. Letters, emails, texts. Something that you're opening up is giving you some good news. It's helping you to tap into something very harmonious and spiritual with the Queen of Wands. Okay? Magical. Abilities, gifts, whatever. Okay? It's powerful with the Eight of Wands. Okay? But it's also, the Eight of Wands is also about being prepared, being ready. Okay? Opportunity meets miracles. Fortune meets opportunities. Being prepared is how you're fortunate in your opportunities. And fortune favors the brave. Right? We start out this message by saying that someone's courageous, someone's confident, someone is independent and determined. And if you're not that, you need to be that. Okay? Eight of Wands. Yeah. The fact that something is coming in quick, 8-8, for you has someone really, really bound. Really, 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 really in their head. Mentally prison. Someone could definitely be in prison. Someone, if this is a whole legal situation, again, this could be part of the outcome, part of what frees you, that someone is bound or someone is going to jail or someone is going to spiritual court. Okay? Because the biggest thing I'm getting from this message is that you're free. Liberation is in the cards. Liberation is in the stars. Okay? And we already talked about the 888 frequency, 888 energy. Let's see what else wants to come through. Forgive me. Any other messages for Sagittarius placements? Yeah. I still get jealous. Someone's name could be Nick. I think Nick Jonas sings this song. Gorgeous, sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants to taste. That's why I still get jealous. There's someone in your energy that's very, very jealous. very jealous of your success, very jealous of your ascension, very jealous of your bloodline, very jealous of something, okay? Someone staying for financial security here. I just want to be by your side. What else? What else do they need to know? Show me clearly. We keep bringing each other right to the edge. You're tearing my world apart. Someone sounds very codependent, very desperate. Been there, done that. I have a shrine dedicated to you. Yeah, there's definitely someone that's very, very obsessed, possessed. But if they're trying to watch, if they're trying to focus their attention on you with this full moon in Scorpio, or again, whatever they've been doing many, 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 many moons, it's not working now. Okay? So they're only hurting themselves, whatever they're trying to do here. Someone is very obsessed though, literally. Someone has like the shrine with their pictures and all kinds of crap that is just yeah. I still can't believe what you did. I know you are a fraud. I feel like this could be your energy. Screaming out into the ethers. Canceling and rejecting and calling back your energy from something. Because you know the toxicity fuels someone. Someone is refusing to do the work, to look at themselves. Someone's addicted to your memory. Let's get a couple more. So stop running. Someone may think you're running, but you're just ascending. Bottom of the deck, it says, I feel like I'm under attack. Someone could feel like they're under attack. Someone could be just attacking themselves when they try to throw out work toward a chosen one, a star seed of divine feminine energy. It's going right back to them. They may feel like you're attacking them. If you feel like you're under attack right now, you've already won. Your victory is assured. You've already ascended. You are divine. You are a lion. Okay? You come from royal stuff. Focus on your heart. Let go of the stress. Let go of any sort of worry. Be grateful and thankful for all of your blessings and all of those that are yet to come. Okay? You're just ascending. You are feeling the endings. And it has to be purged from every layer of your physical body, your mental body, your ethereal body, your emotional body, and all of your chakras. Okay? So right now, especially with a full moon in Scorpio, release is huge. And if you are resisting in any way, that's all it is. Check into your heart space and trust what you feel there. Let go of resistance. And I guarantee you, if you feel a little sick lately, or a little weak, or a little tight in your body, or you may be feeling like, okay, I'm going to eat this. I don't normally eat this. I'm going to do this. I don't normally do this. Just trust in your divinity, in your beautiful, loving, light-filled soul. The beautiful darkness that you are, the dark of the light. Okay. Wow. We're going to leave that there. And then we're going to just go ahead and get some divine advice to end this message. Divine advice. But first, okay. Divine advice. Okay. So divine advice for Sagittarius. Divine advice for Sagittarius. Placements. What's the divine advice for Sagittarius placements? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the highway. So this indicates movement. This indicates journey. This indicates travel. This indicates a move or traveling to move or high speed or something happening quickly, okay, with the highway there. And yeah, journey, self-discovery, and choices makes sense. And our card that we have as your divine advice is called Grit. And this is all about capability and instability. Capability amid instability and crisis. Capability amid instability and crisis. Number 16, it came out in the reverse. I'm going to show it to you in the upright now. But this is like the tower energy. All right, towers are not necessarily bad. It's the divine intervention stepping in. Everything falls down. Ring around the roses, ashes full of toes, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down, right? Some people say that song, that nursery rhyme is a spell, okay? Everything's a spell. But again, it's very fitting with the Scorpio full moon energy. It's about burning something to the ground. It's about the tower. It's about this Uranus energy, something happening really quickly for your greatest and highest good when you don't resist, right? Something's being rebuilt. Something's being burned to the ground and being rebuilt. Like we talked in the last reading, it's about destruction and then regeneration. Okay? The grit. Okay? Getting through obstacles and instability. Being very capable to do so because of the strength of your soul. Okay? Because of the strength of your soul. Digging in your spurs. But the fact that it came out in the reverse, I feel like this could speak about coming out of a period of instability because of your strength and your capability in a crisis situation. There's something about you that helps others feel like they can move through crisis, that everything that they're going through is going to be all right. Okay? There could be someone that's resisting the tower, resisting what they're going through, wanting to project it onto you. Let's go ahead and get the message for you. Number 16, grit. Okay. Capability among instability and crisis. Be brave, right? Courage, confidence, independence, and determination. Fortune favors the brave. And I feel like you have been one brave mamma jamma in pajamas. Okay, the straight shot here is, got any grit in your gut? Regardless of the choice, be brave about it. We already know that you're feeling good about something, right? In your emotional body, you're feeling good about this choice with the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. Something that connects with creativity, manifestation, beauty, feminine energy, love, twin flame, movement. Okay? If you feel it in your gut, regardless of the choice, be brave about it. In the upright position, divine assistance, okay? Help is coming from inside protection, from loss or defeat. Put in the effort. You have got what it takes. Get out of your head, right? The Nine of Swords was the headspace, okay? Or someone you're connected to is in that headspace, not wanting to let go, not wanting to surrender, hopeless like a penny with a hole in it, not wanting to end, not wanting to let go, not wanting to surrender, okay? Not wanting to give up the fight. The war is over. The victory is assured. If this is you, again, understanding that the victory is assured, okay? And being discerning about choosing the wrong battles, where you give your energy to, right? Being around those who diminish your energy, that steal your energy, right? Feeling uncertain, raw, okay? Lack. Feeling uncertain about asking for help or guidance, okay? Recommended songs. The Cowboy Song by Thin Lizzy, or The Devil Went Down to Georgia by Charlie Daniels. It's so funny that the devil did come through in this reading. Okay, you are free and you're not confused at all. Okay, you're not at a stalemate. This is you have two swords of discernment here, right? In terms of like what you're being offered, you're checking things carefully. You're not stuck. You're not confused. The devil would love that, but the devil is a lie. Okay, you're free. You're not confused. You're not obsessed. You're not possessed. You're not bound to anything or anyone. Okay. So there could be something here about Georgia. Okay. Someone could be moving to Georgia. Um, The Winner, written by Shel Silverstein and performed by Bobby Bear. All right, guys, here is your message. This card speaks of instability and crisis, which require courage, perseverance, and resilience. We don't always get to choose our battles, but we can choose how to respond. And I'll be damned if an outlaw is going to roll over and die easily. Go back in, rethink, get up. You are capable of accomplishing the deed. And when you step up to the task with courage and a clear conscience, you'll find the strength support you need from that deep well within. Where in your life are you being called to bravery? Sometimes the hard thing and the right thing are the same. Are you thinking about walking away? Think again. This card encourages you to dig deep and face the inevitable. Is it scary? Hell yes. But just about anything worth fighting for is scary AF. I feel like you guys have already been through that fight. It's a new slate. And like the card that was underneath of this one, you're on a highway, a one-way ticket to balance, a one-way ticket to love, a one-way ticket to a fated meeting, opportunity that's taking you all the way. Sagittarius placements, this was a reading for you. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that the audio is better in this message. I've been working with someone to try and correct the audio issues. I hope that this reading was more clear. Feel free to let me know in the comments. But again, spread love wherever you go. Keep your vibration high now more than ever, and know that even in the twilight of the darkest and coldest night of December, remember that you will be fine, because nothing can stop what is truly divine. Until next time. Okay, I'm just going to pull a few more cards to see what the full moon in Scorpio is bringing. Okay, along with continued ascension and divine counterparts coming together. Okay, the Scorpio full moon is bringing hidden enemies. So prepare for that. The Scorpio full moon is bringing secrets. What else is the Scorpio full moon bringing? It's also bringing good news. Tell me more. Scorpio full moon is bringing you home, or something that connects with the heart, the hearth, and the home. This could be a home. This could be something tangible. This could be upgrades to the home. This could be a loan taking out on a home. This could be something that makes you feel like home. Someone that makes you feel like home. Okay. Something that connects with the home here is what the full moon in Scorpio is bringing. What else? Definitely some evil eye going on. Yeah, the Scorpio full moon is bringing wisdom. Okay, you're tapping in, you're going deep, you're understanding something, you're learning something. Some of you could be instructors, or learning to, ascended masters, or learning to do something, a trade, something of that nature. Again, but wisdom, okay, is higher than knowledge. What else is coming with the Scorpio full moon? We have diligence. We said that. Being brave, digging in, getting it done. What else is the Scorpio full moon bringing for Sagittarius placements? We have growth. A lot of cards here. And it's interesting that the ones that are coming out all connect with your message. The Scorpio full moon is bringing in vulnerability. Again, could be something to do with a baby, a birth, a child, your inner child, or being vulnerable in general. Something pure. Okay. What else? Scorpio full moon for Sagittarius placements is bringing in the Lovers. Wow. And they're telling you to let go of any doubts that creep up about this choice plate, about this divine connection, about this extremely powerful twin flame union, or balanced, fated meeting, okay, that aligns with your spiritual path and values. Wow. I knew the Lovers was going to come out. What is a full moon bringing in Scorpio, bringing for Sagittarius placements? Hope. And on the bottom of the deck, can't make it up, because where was your heart at? Judgment. Freedom is bringing in judgment, which is freedom, which is liberation. Okay. Having strength in your path and your heart and your moral compass as you continue on your North Node, and the faith you need, and the knowledge and the knowing that you need to make the right path, to take the right choice. Okay. Let's get one more to end this message for Sagittarius placements. What is the Scorpio full moon bringing in for Sag? New beginnings. And this time, doubt in the reverse. End of doubts and a new and beautiful beginning, okay? As you break through the barriers, as you die and be reborn again. I love you guys. Until next time.